to show you how to make a beautiful stained glass window. I got this 4 by 3 feet plexiglass sheet from Home Depot. It cost about $80. It's about 2 to 3 millimeters thick, and I'm removing its protective coating. Then I bought this lead leading line that's self-adhesive, and each piece you can split and make 2. And I just arbitrarily make a design with this self-adhesive silver strips. And you can do an abstract design, or if you wanted to make a picture, you could put a picture under the clear plexiglass and trace it. Whatever you want to do. I'm totally making a random abstract design. And I use about 2 of these reels for this size plexiglass. So you don't want the sizes of the shapes in between the silver line to be too large, just so that you can use a lot of colors and from far away it looks more like real stained glass. And I bought all these materials on Amazon. The benefits of this plexiglass are great because you can make a huge panel and not have to worry about moving the piece or having it break or shatter or any of those things, and it looks completely real and transparent like glass, so it's not too heavy. So I'm just using these lead strips and continuing the design until the entire sheet of plexiglass is covered with this self-adhesive silver strip, which essentially looks like leading lines of solder, but it's not. But from far away it looks like that. So it takes about 45 minutes to cover the entire sheet of plexiglass. So when you're finished sticking on all of your leading lines, you go ahead and heat up your soldering iron because you're going to solder all the joints so that it looks more realistic. Any type of solder works fine. I'm not the best solderer, but it doesn't have to be perfect. It looks more authentic if it's not. And the heat of the soldering iron doesn't melt anything. It doesn't melt the leading lines of silver. It doesn't melt the plexiglass, so it's pretty forgiving, and you can move the solder around or do whatever you need to do to make it look authentic. So now you're ready to paint. You're going to fill in each little shape with glass paints of different color. And there's a couple glass paints that work the best in my opinion, that look the most natural and transparent. The first one is by Deco Art, called Glass Stain, and I just got multiple colors on Amazon, or you can get them at any hobby store, and that's what I'm using right now, and these look the best. And I just randomly am filling in circles with various colors, and I like a lot of different colors for these types of projects. So this glass paint works the best in my opinion. You can see it creates a really uniform color. You want to make sure that you pop bubbles too with a toothpick. Here's another type of paint, but it doesn't look quite as well or as good, and you can get this on Amazon too. The other paint that works great is by Martha Stewart. It's called a transparent liquefill.